so sore just picking this up. Oh, my whole body hurts. I've been trying to work out more and my body's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? I feel like soreness is a way for my body to say thank you. Oh, and it's really thanking me. Anyway, I'm super like unmotivated today. I feel like I just want to sit down and watch Gilmore Girls all day, but the baby's sleeping, so I know I need to like make the most of this opportunity. I'm putting in my water. Ooh, I could taste it in the air. Ooh, I like the taste of that. Okay, so Go Hydrate. They sent me some of this because they asked me to do a sponsorship with them, so I've been trying them out. I love it so far. You guys know, I've been trying, I have had Element in the past. Another brand I got off, it's in the corner cabinet. Another brand I got off Thrive Market. And then the Liquid IV obviously was my fave. I haven't tried the sugar-free Liquid IV. These are sugar-free, and I've tried the Fruit Punch, fantastic. And then the Cherry Limeade, great. And this one today is Kiwi Strawberry. I really feel like it's gonna, I don't know, maybe get me in the mood to do some stuff around my house today. Strawberry Kiwi, also nice. I think the Cherry Limeade's my favorite so far. It's like electrolytes and vitamin D. I don't know, I'm liking it. So, on the docket today, it even hurts to just like put my hair up. It's sad, guys, it's real sad. So, I figured, how can I watch Gilmore Girls but also get some stuff done? I need to clean my freezer out. It's like top priority at this point. Do I have mascara all over my lids? Freezer inside. My arms, just from pointing, just lifting them up. It's so hard because I used to be in good shape, and then starting from like level 0 again, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's frustrating because I know I used to be able to perform a certain way, and now I'm just like struggling. Oh man, it's hard, like basically starting all over when you're postpartum, even though I'm a year postpartum, which just seems weird. I'll get back into it. It's like one day at a time, one exercise at a time. If you show up, that's all I can do. That's the best I can do and give it my maximum effort. I also have to go stock the fridge outside. We're having people over this weekend, and I need to tidy up my pantry. It is a disaster and a half in there. And then outside, I have that fridge to contend to because it is nasty. I don't know if I told you about it. We have a friend who takes our stuff, like our fruit scraps for his compost. Well, we saved a bag for him, but the bag had holes in it because it was like one of those bags that has bell peppers in it. As you can imagine, it composted in the fridge because he didn't come for a while. So that fridge is really gross. Other than that, I don't know what else we're gonna do today. I might make some brownies for Brownie Friday. I do know I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna go hydrate. Because that's the brand. Anyway, it purifies my soul. But my house is really the one needing some purification right now. I also need to tidy up from breakfast this morning. It was a simple day. Jam and jelly on some toast. Oh, but you know what we used for the first time today? I smell like feces. That's a story and a half, you guys. Everywhere I'm like wafting feces. I even tried to put on perfume to mask the odor because I'm on that level of lazy. I don't even want to change. I asked Alex, I was like, do I smell weird? Like, do I smell like poop? And he said no, but I feel like I am. It's a long story. Anyway, I got these from Amazon, and instead of my kids burning their fingers trying to get the toast out or popping it, being all crazy, because that's what I do, I got these. Look, they're wooden tongs, and you just shove them in and you get the stuff out. They were fun and functional. By the way, we used this jam this morning, and I don't know, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna make my own jam soon. I need to, oh, am I that weak? I can't even open my freezer. I need to actually go to the store and find some pomegranate. Not pomegranates, oh my heck. What are those round red things called? I don't know, they're little, they're seasonal, Christmas time. I have jalapeno dip with them. It's like cranberry. Hey, got there. Hey, this is the state of my freezer. I know what you're thinking. Oh my heck. How do you even? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's why I have to tackle this today. It is the bane of my existence, this freezer. But before I start this, I'm going to throw a load in. It seems like the responsible thing to do, you know, just throw a load in and don't think about it. Actually, I've been pretty good on keeping up on laundry. It's just putting it away that is the tricky part and time-consuming part. Oh, and hey, you want to know something sad? Finally saying bon voyage to this baby bath. He hasn't used it in a while. But it's just been floating around our bathroom and bedroom, and finally I'm like, we need to just get rid of it. By the way, this was the like $65, $70 piece of crap. What was it called? Like warm forever or forever warm piece of crap. I'm here to report it wasn't forever warm, and it was a waste of money. It was nice, it worked, but so does the $15, $20 one, you know what I mean? You know what else? This. I have had this laundry detergent in my life since our old house, and probably there for a couple of years, and I'm sick of looking at it, so I'm gonna use it today just to get it out of my hair. Someone came and they would do laundry sometimes and they left it, and then every time I'm like, will you take it home? Do you want it? Well, if they don't want it, more for me, you know what I mean? Do you ever think of 100 things at a time? Where you think, I want to be eco-friendly and do all of the things that are eco-friendly, but I also want my clothes to smell really good, like chemical good, but I also don't want to expose us to a bunch of chemicals that is unnecessary and also linked to cancer. Also, what setting should I use in my wash? Right now, it's on hot water, and I know that's just running our electricity bill through the roof. Maybe if I turned it to cold water or even warm water, it would save money. How much money? Is it worth it? What's the cost savings versus benefit? Is the warm water cleaning my clothes more? I need to look this up. There's not enough time in the day. I also got a new purse in the mail yesterday, and I really love it. And I really need to, when I say new purse, I mean a new used purse, like a car. It is my favorite purse that I think I've ever had so far. And I need to control myself on the ThreadUp app because there are so many great gems in there. I get sucked in. I'm basically saving the environment. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything out of my freezer, kind of compartmentalize it. In my head, in my dream, I'm like, well, what do I access my freezer for? Meat, mostly meat. I used to keep it in my outside freezer, and then I thought, why am I going to the outside every single day to get meat? I should have it easily accessible. So that was a positive change in the right direction. Oh my gosh! Cranberries! I knew today was a good day. I don't have to go to the store after all. These are probably from last year, but like, they're probably still perfectly fine. I'm gonna make some jam. Oh yes, anyway, there's a bunch of stuff in this freezer that I don't use, that we don't access. You know how you buy some stuff in bulk and then you eat some of it and you're like, wasn't for us, and then you just keep the rest of it? No, just me. Anyway, that's on the docket today. I know I'll get it done. And then the rest of my house is gonna be in shambles, and then undoubtedly we're gonna have people come over unannounced, because that's just how it works, and then they're gonna see the rest of my house and be like, ugh, in their head mentally judging me about how disgusting my house is, and I'll be like, you should check out my freezer, it looks great. It's like when you get dressed to go to the store and you see no one, and then another day you don't get dressed and you go to the store, you look like Quasimodo and you see everyone you've ever met in your entire life. Oh good, we found some sausage patties, a banana, an ice pack, questionable, and a peanut. Interesting. All right, well, wish me luck. This is gonna take me about an hour. Boring tasks like this. Oh my gosh, my voice. I sound like I've been smoking a pack a day for 17 years. You know, I think I'm like on the verge of getting sick, but not really sick, but kind of sick, and my voice doesn't know what to do. Do I have laryngitis? Let me try to clear this frog real quick. Okay, I don't think I made much progress, maybe a little bit. Anyway, I have been more tired than usual, so maybe I am sick. I'm just in denial, but whatever. I try to keep to myself. Anyway, this task is something that I obviously have been putting off. Not sure I've cleaned it since we moved in. I mean, I've tidied it every once in a while, but this was in dire need of my attention. And it's just one of those things that, I mean, I personally never look forward to it. I'm never like, ooh, I get to clean my freezer today. Although it is a privilege to have a freezer, much less two is what we have. And to be able to stock this amount of food is always nice. A full freezer is always nice, but it's even nicer to have one that is nicely organized. And I use these bins, these acrylic bins that I got, I don't know, probably 5 years ago now, 4 or 5, maybe even 6. Who's counting? What year is it? And first of all, grody, gross, disgusting. Oh, wow. Are we nasty people? I'm showing you all the skeletons in our closet, but that's nothing new. Oh, and back behind there, I was like, that's the reason our freezer hasn't been closing properly. That fell because our freezer was packed to the rafters with stuff. It was macaroons from the summertime when I went to Trader Joe's. That was not a recent purchase, but I'm happy to report we did eat all of the macaroons. And it's only been less than a day since I've done this. So anyway, I like to put the acrylic storage organizers in the freezer. It just helps corral things. So, well, okay, pros and cons to it. A pro is it helps keep things semi-organized into compartments if you are that kind of person who shops for the same thing over and over again. But a con to it, I think it does kind of take up space because obviously the ones that I have don't fill my freezer exactly to the length it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure they might sell some that fit exactly that because there's like a curve to my freezer and stuff. So it doesn't take up all the space. But it is helpful when it comes to organizing and not just throwing a bunch of stuff in the freezer on top of itself. So, you know, pros and cons, take it for what you will. And cleaning up this mess, oh my gosh, it took forever. I was wiping this rag off every other wipe, like walking to the sink and rinsing it off and making sure it was clean. But the end result, fantastic. The before and after is always so satisfying. Getting into these divots, crevices and divots jumbled into one. It's like, what do they call that when two celebrities get together and they have a name? Oh, speaking of, oh wait, I read that Kelsey and Taylor Swift have a name like that. I don't know what it's properly called, like a relationship name. It's called Kelsey and Taylor Swift. What would be appropriate for that? Telsey? Tacy? I don't know. Well, who knows? Clearly not. I'm not up on my pop culture. But that's the before and after. Holy cow, was that fantastic. And then I like to bring them into the tub. Yeah, could I have washed these in my sink? Sure. Why not? I actually think it would have been better washing them in my sink because it had like food residue. While I was here, I also kind of cleaned up the bathtub just a smidge. And I noticed, wow, this bathtub is in need of a dire deep clean, but that's a task for another day, I tell you. In my mental capacity could only handle this much, and at this time, the baby was already awake because, if Wolfgang is not sleeping directly on me, he normally has shorter naps. But I take advantage of whatever time I have with two hands, and at this point, he can like walk around and crawl around and play toys, and he was just behind me playing with his like bath toys that obviously weren't in the bathtub. Okay, so I take advantage of the bathtub because it's larger, but still not large enough for this monstrosity of a freezer container, which I was happy that it came out of the freezer and I was able to like properly wash the whole dang thing. And honestly, I could have gone outside with the hose attachment, just a hose, and hosed this thing down, and I probably would have been a lot easier on my back. Anyway, I told you my arms were so sore. They are still sore. I'm 9% sure I pulled a muscle, especially my right arm. I don't know. It's been a while. So anyway, I was happy to get it all clean, but now my bathtub really needs a clean because I didn't even clean out the crumbs. Oh my gosh, now I'm just thinking about that. Oh wait, my girls took a shower last night. Oh gosh, my poor children probably had to wipe it all out. That's fine, builds character. They need to clean it anyway. They were probably thinking, what the heck is all this crap? Okay. Anyway, restocking the freezer. I like to keep like ground beef in one section and then the chicken on the other side. And I like to buy this in bulk.
A lot of times when we cook chicken, I make 2 packs at a time because our family is larger. And Costco meat, they usually pack 3 pieces of chicken in one like little packet there. And then the way I portion out the ground beef is just, I want to say it's like 1.10 pounds, give or take, in each little Ziploc baggie that I ration it into. So there's that. And I use 1 every time we cook dinner. So it might look like, ooh, she's got a ton. I have enough, but I could have more. And I'm thinking I should probably go to Costco and stock up some more. But I also have some in our outside freezer where we store most of the like freezer foods that I get from Costco, which is always nice to have extra storage out there. Giving it more wipe down. I'm restocking the bottom. Fruits, veggies, dessert is back there. Random stuff. Ooh, I recently got acai super fruit packets because when we went on our trip, I had oatmeal with acai or blueberry compost, whatever the heck it was. It was so dang good. And I was thinking, wow, I should eat this at home.
All right, I'm gathering supplies. I'm glad that's done. I feel a little better about myself. And then I'm looking around at the rest of my house. And it just brings me right back to reality. I'm gonna throw some dinner in the crock pot. My kids, almost every single day they have after school activities except for Tuesday. I'm trying to think. We may have added something on Tuesday. It's fun, it's exciting for them. It's a lot for us to like make sure we show up for them. It's very important for us as parents to show up to everything. It's very time consuming. So crock pot meals are my savior. Easy convenience meals, 30-minute meals. That's my life right now. So tonight I was going through the freezer and I found, oh my gosh, everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. I need to wipe down the counters. I found some country ribs. You might be thinking, oh, ribs, expensive. Not country ribs, they're pork ribs. Oh. I get them from Costco. They are so affordable and delicious. And boneless, so it's all around. Check, 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 check. Love, 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 love. And I make them in the slow cooker. So I have, I don't know, a couple pounds in there. I don't know, I didn't weigh them. I just have what I have and I'm putting them in there. And then I'm gonna cut up an onion. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew I was missing one. All right, I'm gonna throw that in the middle there. After I clean it, this onion is looking real sad and I just bought it. I had to go to the outside fridge because that's where I keep the onions, which like I should keep them in here because I use an onion probably every day, but I don't know. I guess I could use the exercise to walk all the way to the garage. Oh, this onion, man, it smells so good. I love a good onion. I'm gonna cut this up. And essentially it's in the slow cooker. So if you dice up an onion and throw it in the slow cooker, by the time your meal's ready, it's basically disintegrated and all that you're left with is the flavor of an onion, which I love. Of course, you can use powdered onion or onion powder, whatever they like to call that. Throw that in, if you please. Or omit it. I don't give a hoot or a holler. You guys know I just love onions, so I'm gonna add it. And then into the crock pot, I'm realizing I'm running a little low on my brown sugar. I'm just gonna throw in about a handful of brown sugar, sprinkle that on top. And then the secret ingredient, and I'm glad that I had this in my pantry. This is why I love meals like this. It's why I stock up on staples like this. Last time I made this meal, what is the secret ingredient? Hold on, 3 things I wanna say. We'll see if I get to them all. Liquid smoke. Cheers to you, a couple tablespoons of that, but I'm gonna add the rest of the bottle because what am I gonna do with a little teaspoon left in here? I made this meal as a freezer meal for when I was postpartum. It was one of the first meals I made, so we haven't had it in like a year. And it was great. It was fantastic even. My kids love barbecue. They love meat. And I love slow cooker meals. It was just great all around. I don't know, raving about this meal. I'm going to add the rest of the barbecue sauce that I have. This brand sells, it's Sweet Baby Ray's. They sell a sugar-free variety, but then you add the sugar anyway. So are you winning anywhere? No. Feels like there's a half a cup left in here. I'm gonna let it drip down. And then I have the rest of this in my fridge. You just need, 2 cups, I think, however much is in an normal size bottle. This is obviously a large bottle, but it wasn't all the way full. And then I have this leftover barbecue sauce from my fridge. I love clearing out the fridge. Use what you have. That's my philosophy. This is the roasted garlic barbecue sauce. Oh, and sriracha. It's from Trader Joe's. It is supreme. It doesn't have like a ton of heat, but it's enough to be like, ooh, that's a nice flavor. Just gonna add the rest of this and then throw it on low and slow. Oh no, the top fell in there. That's the secret. Barbecue sauce kind of reminds me of the bowling alley. It's a long story. I love throwing away bottles. Like completely used up condiments. It's one of my favorite things in life. I can't explain it. All right, I'm gonna plug this in. We're gonna have dinner in 8 hours. I'll probably just serve it with like canned corn or something simple. I used to make sure that I was always stocked up with baked beans. I don't think I have any baked beans. What a travesty. I could make my own baked beans. Let me think on this. I think even when I make my own baked beans, I use a can of baked beans. So I think that's out of the question. I do have corn. Do I? I don't freaking know. I was going to add this bottle of barbecue sauce before I realized what I had in my fridge that needed to be used up. So I'm gonna put this back. Last time I went to Costco, I clearly stocked up on a ton of pantry staples. And I have a lot of like Halloween stuff in here. Like the other day, I went to Target, and by other day, I mean, it's probably been like 3 weeks, and I got, this stuff sells out. So probably in August, if I'm being honest. So I got like a bunch of cutesy little things for the kids to do come Halloween time. I mean, it's October, if you can believe that. So it's time to whip all this stuff up. And obviously I'm not gonna do it all in one day. I'll spread it out. And a goal of mine, tell me if this is weird that it's a goal of mine, is to watch, oh, what is it? Like 31 Days of Halloween or whatever. There's that one TV program, an ABC or something, ABC Family. Did they change their name to something? I don't even know. But they play a Halloween movie every night. And usually we do like family movie night, but I don't want to make it like a big thing. I just want to turn it on, and if they want to watch, they want to walk back and forth, whatever, have it on in the background, and then have a little like Halloween treat with it. So that's my goal. We'll see if I reach it. I'll land somewhere in between halfway and low expectations. I'm hoping we at least watch Hocus Pocus. Okay, well, before I clean in here, I'm going to clean in here. When I tell you everything in my life is a mess, it's not an exaggeration. Oh, good, we have more of these. I was looking for these this morning. Oh, I got 2 boxes. Thank you, Kim, for thinking ahead. Your future self says thank you. And we have Spindrift Sparkling Water. I got this on a whim. I think Alex and I were coming home from a date night, and he likes these sparkling waters, right? And they're not, okay, some of them give him headaches, the ones with natural flavors. This Spindrift brand is fantastic, and most of them, I wanna say, are without natural flavors. They're naturally flavored, actually. You know what I'm talking about, the ingredient list where it says natural flavors, which could be up to 100 ingredients, and they don't have to explain them or expose them because it's like their secret recipe or whatever. I digress. Spindrift doesn't have that. It just has carbonated water, apple puree, citric acid, cinnamon. Most of them just have like carbonated water, lemon, if it's a lemon one. This one happens to be spiced apple cider. I got these for him. They were like seasonal ones and they were on sale. So I splurged and got them. And then this one's cranberry raspberry. So I'm gonna throw these in the outside fridge. They don't really need to be, when I say outside, I mean like on the back patio. And that'll free up a lot of space in here. The partner to this watermelon was the worst thing I've ever had in my life. These are for his party. I need to make space in here for when I make his cake. I've got mango here, I've got hummus, I've got egg whites. This is like the bulk food fridge. Cream cheese, butter, milk, onions, we got it all in here. But what we don't have is my sanity. Also leftovers when we're too lazy to put them in an actual leftover bin. Oh hey, it's literally buttered noodles. This was probably from the same date night I was talking about where I just made noodles and then like spaghetti sauce. But I keep the noodles separate from the sauce because kids sometimes. And well, time to clean this pot out. Oh, also eggs in here. Okay, so pretty simple. Oh, R.I.P. my healthy diet, right? Here's the lettuce that I never got to. At least most of it is gone. All right, well, here I go, sweating my bum off. Oh, also our extra stash of chocolate. Actually, I've been putting these in the kids' lunch boxes and they really like them. And they're perfectly small. So just like when you want a sweet little treat, it's perfect size. I don't know why I'm taking them out. Okay, well, I need to probably take everything out and get to cleaning this. Where are my cleaning products?
It looks like this fridge is super full, but it's really not. It's like onions, lemons, apple juice, and some butter, egg white. Okay, I could go on, list everything, but I'm pretty sure I just did. Anyway, this obviously was in need of my attention. So this fridge is often used when people are like, oh, can I have water? And then we pull out water. As you can see, it is without water right now. So I did that and I stocked it full of water again for the passerbyers, for people who just are hanging out in the front of the house. And you know what I mean. I take a huge sigh because, one, the fridge was absolutely disgusting and I can't believe I let it get this bad. But it's like the outside fridge, so it's kind of an afterthought. And then this sigh was also because my garage, I don't know, you guys. We can clean that thing a million times a day. Yes, a day. And it would still be a mess. I don't know what is. We recently decluttered. So when I say so much, we recently decluttered so much stuff from our garage and it still looks messy. I don't know. I mean, I guess garages, well, you know what? I see on Pinterest those perfect garages. And it's not just Pinterest. Sometimes I'm scrolling through the neighborhood and people leave their garages open. Pretty sure they only do that when they have nice garages to show off, just to show the neighbors. Ooh, look how clean my garage is. And some people's garages look so nice. Ours has never been that way. It's always been a dumping ground. And then I think, well, maybe when the addition's done, we'll be able to get our lives together. Because some of this stuff is in there. I'm like, okay, it's artwork. I like it. I don't want to get rid of it yet because I might hang it in the addition. You know what I mean? Like that huge mirror. Got it from IKEA. Could have returned it. And then I thought, well, maybe it'll be nice in the addition or Meredith's room, you know? So we're keeping a lot of stuff around for that. And I feel like after that is done, we'll be able to purge a lot more. But like even the bike rack right there, it's right there. It's right by the fridge door. And I feel like, I have no space in here. But it's like, where else am I going to store the bikes, you know? So anyway, doing my best. We're doing our best over here to keep it minimal. That was a joke. I'm stocking my fridge and making mental notes of stuff that we're running low on. Clearly not butter, but cream cheese. I thought we had enough cream cheese. Glad that I did this when I did. This was the leftover from the compost I was telling you about. And super surprise here is that when we bought this fridge, it's recently new-ish, maybe a year, maybe over a year. Oh my gosh, what day is it? But was that satisfying for you? It still had the film on it. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was still on it. And then later, it still has like styrofoam or something around one of the shelves. So I couldn't get it out. So I had Alex come and do that. That's probably why it was still on there because I couldn't get it initially. But anyway, the cream cheese, I'm glad that I did this. I was making mental notes on what I needed to stock up on. I thought I had plenty for Wolfgang's party. I want to make a jalapeno dip cheese ball. I know it's super kid friendly, super baby appropriate, but hey, adults got to eat too, right? So jalapeno cheese ball. I need 2 packs of cream cheese. Got to add that to my grocery list. Let me get some pen and paper down here. Cream cheese. Got it. Good. I got a running grocery list and then I lose the paper. I try to take pictures of it, but it's just so inconvenient. Like shopping with a picture. I usually make a list on my phone in my list app, and that's really convenient, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't always have my phone on me, and when I'm ready to make a list, whatever. It's pros and cons of everything. So the before and after on this fridge too, it's like those little inconvenience things and you know it's going to take a while to do. So you put it off, or at least I can speak for myself here. I put it off. And then when I finally do them, I think, why did I put this off for so long? 1, it wouldn't have taken as long. Well, who knows if I didn't put it off for so long. And 2, man, it's so nice just to have a tidy space. But we know I can't always prioritize things like this, like little tasks like this around the house. Although I wish I could. Life gets in the way, and I prioritize more important things like my children and, well, more important things than cleaning my fridge, especially the outside fridge. So I'm stocking the top of this with just bottled water. I know lots of bottled water. I actually made a separate trip to Costco. I bought the Christmas gift that I told you guys about recently. I got them the cushions to jump on and build stuff out of. And then I went there to get bottles of water. 1, it's hurricane season. Always good to have water on backup. And then 2, we were running low. Like we didn't have water stocked anyway. So now we are fully stocked. Happy to report, outside fridge, inside fridge, upstairs fridge, all the fridges and all the places where people need water. So there's that. Also hurricane season. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's still hurricane season. It's like always hurricane season, but it's always good to have water. Ooh, that before and after somebody. All those apples too are for his party. We're going to have a fall fiesta over here, and I'm so excited about it. It's actually coming soon. Tomorrow I'm going to start the prep, so there's that. Lots of stuff coming up. I feel like every day my kids' school is like doing a bunch of stuff, so it's a lot to stay on top of all of the extracurriculars. And then Avelina has her first, not her first, but the first dance of the year today, so that'll be fun. She's having friends coming over the house. And hey, they might come and be like, hey, do you have a drink? And I'll be like, hey, why don't you go grab one? And it'll be fully stocked for them to grab. I'm throwing the seltzers in here and just the normal waters. And then we had some leftover. Someone brought those like juices that remind me of elementary school in the like barrel. Do you see that green thing at the top right corner of the fridge? Anyway, apparently that has 1 gram of sugar. So that was a win. And we only have a few left. So apparently green was not a hit. Okay. The green flavor. There were like different colors or whatever. Oh my gosh. Speaking of, so Eleanor came home one day after school and asked if she could make an icy because it's always hot here in Florida. So I like to, we have a little icy machine and they make them as they want. It's whatever. So anyway, we opened this up and boom, one had splattered. Someone put it away without the cap fully on. It got tilted over, whatever, things happen. So I took a little time to bring attention to this drawer and tidy it up. I was actually surprised that it wasn't filled with ants. Is that a bad sign that the ants don't even want the spilled sugar mixture? I actually don't know how much sugar is in this stuff. I assume it's just pure liquid sugar, but I've never looked at the nutrition label just for my own well-being, just to know. It's just dyes. There's got to be nothing good in there. And the what's it called? Not cream cheese, the cotton candy. I hit my head this morning in the laundry room, like straight on the corner. Oh my gosh, it still hurts. And I think I may have had a concussion is what I'm getting at. But anyway, the cotton candy machine, we have yet to pull that out and do something with it. So maybe we might do that this weekend. I don't know. Get kids a little excited about the fall fiesta we're having. The fall festival, the Wolfgang's party, first birthday party, Wolfgang's first fall fiesta. How about that? And hey, it's a snowball effect. When I start cleaning in one area, I just keep going. So I knew this drawer needed my attention because I went to put away the icy machine and this is where it goes. And none of that stuff belongs in there. So I took it all out, wiped it down, and put the appropriate things in this drawer that belong in it and got rid of the stuff that didn't. A lot of summer stuff left over from the summer party that I just thought, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Soon I will have a party closet. I'll be able to full for now. The party closet is my closet because every day's a party. And that's where I'm just storing all the random stuff. So there's that. Look, a tape measure. Is that necessary in there? No, but I threw it in there anyway. And also those card holders for little hands. Those are magic. They are amazing. And we actually need to order a couple more. I'm just making a mental note because those are stretched out.
All right, it's that time of year. How often do I replenish the toilet paper stash? I'm not sure. Probably, obviously as needed when it needs to get done. Should I clean the toilet? I guess so, right here. It smells so fresh. Actually, I've been wanting to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. What's it called? Bath and Body Works. Even when it's closed down, I will never get those stores sorted out. I was actually, are they closed down or just physical stores? Because I was looking at a patio set online and it's from Bed Bath & Beyond, so I don't know. But anyway, I need to go to Bath and Body Works. Do I need to? No, but I like to have an air freshener in here, like a plug-in, wallflowers I think is what they're called. This one's out. I might have another one, but I really enjoy the leaves scent. So I think I'm gonna just go and get another one. It's such a nice, light, delicate, perfect scent. And wouldn't you know it, today, Eleanor's after school activity is acrobatics. And the place that she goes to is right across the street from a TJ Maxx. And it's kind of perfect / horrible because I'm thinking, oh, her class cost me this much. Oh, kind of expensive. But now I'm thinking the class cost me this much. And then every time I drop her off and go to TJ Maxx, it costs me so much more. It's just a little hazard. So that's good. So I might stop in to the Max and see what they have that I'm looking for. I don't think I'm looking for anything in particular, but last week I went in and impromptu got Wolfgang's first birthday outfit. And I was like, hey, that was a pretty good trip. And Meredith came with me. I had the little ones. And she ended up getting some really cool stuff too. So it was good for everyone. All right, this one's done. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to go right back up to Costco and buy some more toilet paper. Oh, this is stocked up here. Oh, I forgot that I did that. That's nice. Last time I went to Costco, I got 2 of these large things of toilet paper. And I knew as soon as I stocked one, it was gonna be depleted. Like stocked all the bathrooms at once, because I still need to do our bathroom. But I didn't wanna get 3 huge things of toilet paper, because that would just bring back memories of the pandemic. And I thought that would just be a little too much. So I stopped myself. All right, you know what, that's good. And I'll put the rest in my bathroom. Toilet check. Last one to fill up in here. And my job here is done. I'm needing to stock a bunch of stuff that's on my floor. I've got canned goods. I've got all kinds of crap down there. It needs my attention, but I want it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Thank you so much. I was gonna make a little after school snack for the kids. And I was gonna make cute little Oreo ghosts. Really simple, but then I'm thinking maybe I'll save that for another day. But I do wanna make Brownie Friday. And I know up here somewhere I put, okay, a bunch of, I have Halloween stuff that I have saved from last year or the year before. One time I made some really fun stuff with like zombie hands, because I told you I'm gonna make brownies, okay, Brownie Friday. Did I just say that again? I don't know, I can't keep track of my own thoughts. What I say out loud and what I think, they don't always coincide. So, ooh, I do have spooky spiders. Oh, I do have graveyards, okay. I saved this from, gosh, how many years ago did I make that? It must have been 2020 or 2021. It seems like forever ago, right? Anyway, I made cute little like graveyard pudding cups. I don't even really remember what I made. But I ordered these zombie hands. Aren't they fun? So they come in little spikes, and I have these graveyard like cupcake toppers, so that'll be cool. I don't know if I have Oreos to make the dirt. Oh, look at here. Let's see if everyone in my family got a hold of them. Oh my gosh, how sad is this? There's 1.5 Oreos left in here. Wow, my kids are so generous to leave it. All right, well, we'll figure out what else we can do to make the dirt. Oh, this is fun. And then this one has like bones and stuff. Oh my gosh, does this one have dirt? Oh, chocolate sprinkles. Perfect alternative to dirt, chocolate sprinkles. Are those even chocolate sprinkles? I guess we'll figure it out. I'm feeling blah. There's stuff all over the floor. I need to sweep. There's honey everywhere. See, Wolfgang, he comes in here and he thinks he can just do whatever the heck he wants. And really, he can. Oh, by the way, this s'more setup was a hit and a half. Oh, you can't even see. Hit and a half, this thing. So I'm gonna throw it up here for next time. It smells really good in the pantry, aside from me smelling like feces. What was I talking about? I need this stuff. Can you see behind me? I went to Trader Joe's the other day. Oh my gosh, they have the coolest stuff. I got some pantry staples, granola bars, all kinds of stuff down here. There's rice, so I just have to tidy this area so that when I walk in here, I'm not feeling so drab. Oh, by the way, that's what I was talking about. I'm feeling drab, and so like every time I look in the viewfinder to see if I'm blurry, most of the time I am, I'm like, ugh, maybe I should just put something on my face. But this is how I look, so I'm okay with it. But thanks for being my friend through it all. Thank you for being a friend. I'm just going through stuff. You know, I feel bloated. I got a lot of feelings. I'm gonna watch Gilmore Girls and kind of zone out while I restock.
It makes perfect sense why I was feeling a little blah, because my body's, obviously, I'm just in denial. I'm needing more rest than usual. That, on top of the fact that when it's bedtime, I basically pass out from exhaustion. I try to stay awake, you know, to hang out with Alex. And then after that, I try to just watch something for me. And 10 minutes in and I'm like falling asleep, but I try, I try. But that digs into my sleep time, and I don't sleep well, obviously, because I have a baby who doesn't sleep well. And it just mixed in. I think my body is telling me, Kim, I think you need to rest. No rest for the wicked. Change that. Did you catch that? No rest for the weary is what I thought the term was, but a lot of you said it was no rest for the wicked. And I am wicked. Call me Glenda. Actually, she's not the wicked witch. Call me Alphaba. Man, I want to see Wicked again. Anyway, tidying up my pantry, and holy cow, I'm so glad that I did this. Stuff like this doesn't take very long. I knew I just needed to stock the cans. I still need to stock up on salsa and stuff. So that will be coming soon. Happy I did it. Looks good.
Okay, good enough for me. As long as there's stuff off the floor, I'm happy about it. I just picked up, dropped her off, went to TJ Maxx with Avelina, and we got a crumble cookie. Avelina, where'd you put the crumble cookie? She got banana. I didn't get one. I only got one, and I don't like it. It's like a banana cream pie or something. Alex will enjoy that. She will enjoy that. We're cooking dinner. Alex is doing zucchini on the flat top out there, and I'm gonna check on the crack pot. The magic. Avelina already ate some of it. Dessert before dinner. Perfect way to do it. She rates it how many out of 10? 1 out of 10.
Like a 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Wow. All right, I'm going to check on these. Hopefully they're... Oh, my heck. Did you see that?
I miss you.
Dunzo. Peeling off the bone and stuff.
This dinner was a smash hit every single time. The veggies were fantastic. The meat was fantastic. And we served it with mashed potatoes. So easy, so simple. You should make it. It's a crowd pleaser. But that is it. Thank you guys. Oh, I did make the brownies. I guess I'll share that in the next one. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.